Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. I am Alex from Masson Lifestyle. I know I have a little missing in action. I have actually been working on releasing my first app to the Apple Store, and hopefully I can finish that task this week. Obviously I had the code and all that good stuff, so I've been a little bit away from sewing, but not so far away. But I wanted to talk to you about my fall sewing plans and what I'm thinking that I want to do. And obviously we're having some of this transitional weather, right? Like some days it's 80 and then other days it's 60 degrees. So I'm really having to shift a lot of my garments to perhaps wear a cardigan or wear a jacket or wear a sweatshirt on top of what I already have, and during the day just kind of shed fabric or garments if it gets a little warm. But I wanted to talk to you about my my sewing plans for the next, I would say next 2 months. And guys, I'm really trying to do some more sew-alongs. I actually love doing them. I think I got a little burned out from them after doing probably about 6 sew-alongs for Minerva. So I just got a little burned out. And obviously when you're making a garment, you also want to fit yourself, and sometimes there was no time for that. So I thought that we would do some sew-alongs again, but and I'm also trying to use a lot of the fabric that I have in my stash. I have some very nice fabric, but the wonderful people from Fabric Warehouse Direct, which is actually a manufacturer, they're a manufacturer here in the United States, and they make fabric and they sell to us, the end consumer. So I'll put a link on the description box below so you guys can check them out. But and I'm going to be doing some sew-alongs with this fabric that they sent. But this is their panty knit. It is a wine color, and I really liked it, guys. It is a panty knit with some nylon, so it's really nice. It's really nice. I actually love this type of fabric. It breathes really well, right? It is a mid-weight. And I'll be making the Lodo dress from True Bias. I had to try to make it with another fabric, but I didn't love how that was going. So you know what? I put that fabric off to the side, and now I'm gonna make it with this panty knit. So I'm hoping to do a sew-along for that. And this is the wine color. And again, I wanna make some things that I can wear on their own. And I'll put a picture of the Lodo dress, right? It has 2 different lengths, something shorter, and I'll probably do the shorter one. And then they also sent this stretch denim, and I'll put it in a little close. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it has a little bit of a sheen. It is, of course, stretch, and I'll put a link to that below. And I'm hoping to make the Autoline jacket from Merchant & Mills. I've actually had that pattern now for, I believe, a year. And when I was going to start working on it, I stopped. Something else got into my kind of like a sewing plan, and I had to put that aside. But I think these 2 things will work out well for doing transition pieces that I can wear, again, on their own or with something else. And then, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you will know that I am working on a Donna Cardigan, and I'll put a picture up so you guys can see. And I'm working on it with it's almost like an ivory waffle knit, and really this is gonna be my muslin. I want to make sure that this fits the way I want it, especially since I have raglan sleeves. So sometimes that takes a little bit, it's a little bit challenging sometimes to fit. So I'm hoping that that it does and that I like it. And if I do, I want to use this leopard print fabric that I've had on my stash. It is a knit. It almost feels like a panty. It's been here for quite some time. I got it at Vogue Fabrics. but it'll be perfect for this application. I've been seeing a lot of leopard fabric, a lot of ready to wear. I've seen a lot of the fashion shows coming now for next year that I've seen in the past week, and you're seeing a lot of leopard or animal print, which we all joke and say it is a neutral, and I kind of say it kind of is, right? So hoping to do that. And then I also had this stash in this fabric in my stash for quite some time. This is a needle cord stretch corduroy. I got it from Style Maker Fabrics about a year ago. I'm almost ashamed to say that, but I got it almost a year ago from them, and I'm hoping to make a pair of lander pants, guys. And I've been a little bit hesitant sometimes to tell you about the lander pants because you guys know I make the shorts. I love them. The only reason that I couldn't make them was because the side seam on those pants have a 1-inch seam allowance, so I was able to adjust them, but I know that a lot of people could not make them because they're not size inclusive. They are now size inclusive. They just released a pattern, I think about a month or a month and a half ago, and I'm going to try to see if we can make a sew along for the lander pants, right? Because I want a long pair of pants, right? Look how cute that would look. Yes, totally work well. To make the pair of lander pants and do them with the zipper expansion pack. You have to buy that separately, but I think that is a classic pair of high-waisted, flat front zipper pants with a wide leg. So I think that would be a nice little compliment. And again, I can wear it with a cute little cardigan, right? Or I can wear it with just a t-shirt and just kind of go about my day. And here is another fabric that I've had in my stash for quite some time. This is from Style Maker Fabrics, guys. And some of these fabrics I will link. And I'm sorry to say some of these other fabrics have been in my stash for quite some time and they have been sold out. Again, I'm trying to use my stash, but if you want to know, this is from Art Gallery Fabrics. It is a rayon, and I need your help because I am trying to make one of these two dresses. They both have that type of bodice, right? One is sleeveless, one has gathers at the skirt, and this doesn't. So very similar, but not quite. Also, Vogue 2044 has these bows, which I think it's one of those things that you have to kind of check on bow placement and see if you are one of those people that like the bows and looks good with it, or one of those people that perhaps we edit 2 of the bows and keep 1, right? So let me know in the comments below, what do you think, right? Again, it's just a nice little transitional fabric that I can wear with something else, something like a jacket like this, right? Or perhaps on its own. So let me know in the comments below. And again, we're going to start with sew-alongs because, of course, the weather's going to be cold and we're going to be sewing along. And if this is your first time here, please give this a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And I will see you next time. Bye.